Nikki Kai with Keller Williams. Today we're sitting down with John Concannon with Park City Computer Guy. And I thought it'd be great just to sit down and talk to John about what he offers, and he can provide us some more information about what he does. First of all, welcome, John. How are you today?
Doing great. Thanks for the invite.
Awesome. Now tell us, you're a local, and you're hyper local, right? You live out here at the Jordanelle?
Yeah, I live in Wasatch Springs, which is right off the Jordanelle Parkway across from Browns Canyon.
Awesome. And I know John from a specific experience where my husband's computer broke down. Oh my gosh, it's been probably a year now. A Mac. We were having issues, and I went to next door to find a local computer expert. Come to find out, you were like 500 or half a mile from my house. So it turned out great. I was able to drop my computer off, or Jeff's computer off. You fixed it lightning fast, and then we were able to get back up and running in no time. So tell us, John, what do you do for work? And tell us a little bit about your company.
Sure. Well, first of all, a little bit backwards. And I used to work for the corporate office of Mrs. Fields. Actually started in the lower of the Main Street Mall when it was the Main Street Mall.
Holy cow, wait, we have to back up. That was quite some, so you worked for Mrs. Fields when they had their office, or their Main Street Mall, which is now Lululemon for most people, right?
If you're a woman, yes. If you're a guy, maybe cool, yeah.
So you started there, and did you work in IT for them?
I did. Yeah, that was 1994. I had just moved out from the East Coast, and you know, they, in April of 95, they moved down to Salt Lake, and was with them for 12 years. And then in early 2007, started working for myself doing this up here a little bit later in 2007. So it's been 13 years. Wow. And so that's kind of the origins of that. Once again, working with on the corporate side there in their IT department. And so kind of a little bit of everything with anything with the computers, or some degree TVs, and smart speakers, and home automation, just a whole range of anything that might be touching a computer or a wireless network in people's homes. I've also helped some small businesses around the area, and been very fortunate to be able to do that in some unusual times throughout these 13 years, especially now with the current environment.
Awesome. So your specialty is, well, I know you from specific specialty. You fixed our Mac. We had like some sort of virus on it. I dropped it off at your house. You cleaned it up, installed some malware, I think is what they call it. And then now it just works. So so that would be one thing you offer. And do you work on Macs and PCs?
Yes, you know, certainly with the corporate environment, it was all PCs. So I maintain to still have some PCs, but my day-to-day computers are Macs, and kind of really enjoyed using them. So that's kind of the one that I use most of the time, but fortunately aware of how the other side lives too.
Awesome. You sent me an email on the new Mac, which the new laptop. Are you getting one?
I will be getting one sometime. I think I might be holding out for maybe a bigger screen, but reading all the reviews and listening and seeing, and what a game changer. Just a game changer. I sent, I think, probably you and many other people, just a short 20-second video of how quickly some things open, and plus with the added security, it's certainly the way to go. If you're thinking of getting a laptop, even for people who have PCs, should really strongly look at that, because only Apple can do what they did with the M1 chip. So it's really exciting for many people.
Yeah, that is. Well, it's also very exciting to have you as a resource. So if someone is, say, for example, can't connect their computer to their printer, or connect their computer to their network service system, that's something you can help out with. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, do that, and right, anything that almost connects to a computer, we can figure that out. That's almost a daily occurrence.
Yeah, especially a lot of people working from home now. I think there's probably an increase in issues when we're so heavily reliant on home networks, right?
Yeah, and also some people who even may work with a company, but they need somebody to do something right then and there, locally, where they can't maybe get some help for a problem that's maybe sometimes done remotely. Though fortunately, I've been able to do a lot of remote work, and same thing. I'm very grateful. I have some customers in Florida and all different places, so I can help them remotely.
Awesome. Oh, so you're actually talking about like logging into their system from your computer?
Right.
Oh, interesting. I was thinking like you'd ride your bike over and like, but today with COVID, you could probably fix a majority of the situation via whatever software you use for that.
Right. Yeah. It all depends, and certainly depends on the comfort level of people, and it's whatever they feel think best for themselves, and I'm okay with it. So there's good to have choices.
Okay. So for sake of length of time of the interview, so people continue to watch, tell me a little bit about how your fees are structured, and then we'll wrap it up. Is it by service or is it by hour? How does that work?
It depends. I was helped somebody set up their new PC laptop, and oh my gosh, I had it on, I went to their home and took it and worked on it, and I ran into some issues, and it took a while, and so I just charged a flat rate based on what I thought was fair, as opposed to that was I think it was over 3 hours of work, and so I kind of a basic belief is that if many problems are not created by the person who has the computer, nor is it done by me. So I favor charging not for the total time, but just to be fair about it. It just doesn't, an hourly rate at that point in time doesn't make any sense to me, and I wouldn't feel right. So it really does, depending on what the job is, and some things take longer than others, and that's where I think it's important to be fair and not to charge any hourly rate.
Awesome. And folks can either drop off, say if you have a laptop like Jeff did, we just brought it over and dropped it off. I guess you can do a quick porch exchange, or you can, do something dial in, or I'm guessing you make house visits if it's like a network issue and you have to get in there to actually, I could fix it, so to speak. Awesome. Well, I'll link up your phone number and how to contact you in the comments below. One really important last question. What is your favorite part of living out at Wasatch Springs / the Jordanelle?
Well, there's a few things. One of the top things is just having some green space right outside my door. It's a great place to meet people who have dogs. We have a dog, and it's just a great meeting space. But love the open space behind me, which hopefully will be there for a while, with some nice just open space, some trails, and great place to snowshoe in the wintertime. And I'll hold judgment on the extension of Jordanelle Parkway, because they have added some really nice trails out there, and the bike path is absolutely beautiful in the summertime. But I think too, it's just having a nice, comfortable place close by to everything, and just having people who want to live out here, and they tend to be good people.
Awesome. We agree, and we appreciate all of those things as well, and look forward to having our community, the Jordanelle, contact you if they have any computer issues. Hopefully, we all hope no one ever has computer issues, but if you do, I can testify that John is an awesome fixer. you know, and beyond that, I don't have any other technical words, or else I just start to sound full of it. So thank you, John, and we'll look forward to hearing from you. And again, your contact information will be in the comments below if anyone wants to get a hold of you.
All right, thanks, Nikki.
Awesome, thanks.
Thanks, everybody.